to the Chapter Showcase Mentoring Program sessions. In this session, we have Chandralatha Murugan, Membership and Mentoring Director of PMI Singapore Chapter, and Craig Stedman, Treasurer and Mentoring Program Director of PMI Canberra Chapter, with us to share more about their chapter's mentoring program. The speakers will be taking questions in the session. Please do feel free to use the chat box to send in your questions. Happy learning!
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us this afternoon. And it's morning for many of you, so good morning to all of you as well. Today, I'm going to share the journey of our mentoring program in Singapore chapter. It's an amazing journey that it benefits everyone. Mentoring is two-way, learning by the mentees as well as the mentors. So let me start with my learning journey as a mentee in my personal life. The pictures you see on the right side is a rooftop garden where I volunteer to learn the skill sets of how to mix the soil, how to do irrigation, how to fertilize, and then manage the pests. And we shared the producers with the marginalized community. And I used that expertise and I set up a little garden in my home and harvested 500 grams of convolvulus spinach, or it's highly regarded as kangkong in Asia, Southeast Asia. So what did I learn from here? I took a guidance from a 30-year-old farmer who has been farming for 13 years. And I learned Internet of Things, how to set up a hydroponic farm with solar and how to do composting. It was an amazing journey. So with that, I would like to introduce our Singapore chapter, which has been there for 22 years since 1999. Our chapter, as Ben said in his opening speech, he said he enjoyed the symposium, and symposium has been the eye-opener for me to join the chapter. We have been going through a wonderful journey of doing professional development events as well as mentoring program, symposium, which attracts the largest crowd. Singapore has 2,000 over members, and I'm proud to say 1,500 of them are PMP certified, and we have 13,000 over PMP certified in the country. And this is 2,000 per 1 million population. Now, let me share about the mentoring program which Singapore offers. So what do? We are here to help our project management professionals to grow in their space personally as well as professionally. PMI is there to grow everyone personally and professionally, and we use that concept to do our mentoring program. So it's an opportunity for everyone to network as well as get advice on the career as well as guidance. And the mentoring program doesn't stop with one industry. It is across industries. It could be construction, oil and gas, IT, and automation. Project management, I can tell, may not be replaced by automation because you still need people. And the learnings from different industries is quite amazing what it teaches the mentees and the mentors. So now I'm going to share Chen Liming's experience of how she set up goals in her mentoring program. Let us watch her video.
2020, I got PMP certified, and in the same year, I become a certified Scrum Master. So I did a career switch earlier this year. So it's actually about 3 months earlier from now. So I joined Xilinx as a program manager. So next. Okay, so my goals for this mentorship program, so there are mainly 3 goals. So first is a career transition. So to have a smooth career transition from process manager role to a program manager role in a new company. So next is to enhance my project and program management skills, especially the soft skills. So the third one is to apply the project management best practice and skills learned to deliver and implement the solutions effectively.
Thank you for the video. And you heard from Chen, how did she set up the goals? Now let's see how Nicholas Ko has progressed in his mentoring program. So he had a regular monthly meetup with his mentor, and he shared his issues about project management and anything that comes across as problems. And he shared with his mentor, and his mentor guided him from her personal experiences how to tackle those issues and advised him on establishing the process. So he gathered all the lessons learned and has been implementing in his project management experience. So he has done 6 months mentoring program with us, and he is so excited that he is able to progress well in his career because he is an entry-level project manager. And that has really helped them to move on with the PMP certification he has obtained and advance into the next level. That's about Nicholas Ko. And our mentoring program life cycle is really a 12-month cycle. And what I would like to highlight is about the speed dating. Why do I say this? Is because Singapore chapter has 2,000 members, and this batch I'm running is batch 4, and we have a pair of 42, which is 84 people. So you could see how overwhelming it could be speed dating. Every mentee got to interview. When we started, it was 90 people, and every mentee got to interview 45 others to choose their mentors. They will prioritize, and then the committee will decide how to assign them. So they will agree upon the goals and the expectation and start working on the agreed meeting sessions. The mentees have the accountability and ownership to document their minutes as well as record their sessions. After 6 months into the program, we actually get them to present what they have learned in this process. It could be career growth or personal branding, or it could be project management as well. And then after the 12 months, we get to celebrate, and everybody share their stories, and it will be a grand event. Now, the experience of speed dating is something different. It's not like dating with a spouse or a partner. It's really dating with those professionals, and it's not so easy to decide. Now, Raymond Reda is going to share about his experience of choosing a mentor and about the speed dating. So let's have the video on about Raymond Reda's experience.
To bounce off ideas with a more senior IT professional who can give me advice from an outsider's perspective. That's why I took PMI Singapore's mentorship opportunity as soon as I saw it. And that brings me to my second point. As individuals, we're all embarrassed to open up about certain parts of our personal histories. In my case, I knew that seeking a mentor would expose my highly colorful resume to industry veterans who might dismiss me as a stereotypical entitled millennial. This fear of judgment held me back, but I held my breath, signed up as a mentee, and armed with a single script, soldiered on my first online speed dating experience with 40 plus potential mentors. It was tiring as I introduced myself ad nauseum, and I was pleasantly surprised that most of the mentors I interacted with have been nothing but encouraging. Seeking career related help begins with clearly defining what kind of help you need. How you communicate it may be rough around the edges, so it also takes a mentor who knows to listen and ask the right questions to help you navigate a sometimes muddled thought process.
So you heard from Raymond how haunting it was to do the speed dating, but you will get a better person and you can shine. So, and that we have been doing 4 batches, and batch 1, 2, 3, still there are pairs who are continuing their mentoring program with us. And we are starting the batch 5 next year, and it's a rigorous process. If you need to know more about the process, please visit us in the chapter, and we have a table for mentoring and more membership and mentoring. You can join us there and ask more questions. I will help to answer your questions in the chat as well. Thank you. And our happy moments are before in 2019, everybody was in person and it was really amazing. You could see across, yes, it was COVID in 2020. And now you see a picture behind the bars, everybody is like that. It's really like behind the bars. And even now I'm behind the bar talking to you. And thank you for listening about the mentoring program. Please join us in our chapter and experience the professional networking and grow in your profession. Now, I take the privilege to introduce Craig Stedman, the treasurer and the mentoring director from PMI Canberra chapter, and his team members. Craig, over to you. Thank you.
Sorry, Craig, I think you are on mute.
Sorry, Craig, I think you are on mute.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Yes. PMI Canberra chapter. I am the director, Craig Stedman. The program lead, Navid. Assistant program, Sampath, who both will be presenting today. Also, we have 2 operational managers, 1 mentee and 1 mentor who is not available. Why PMI chapter has been a success? Through the mentoring process, we have an end-to-end process from expression of interest to completing their profile to receiving their package to peering and even getting feedback. For mentors, from induction to educating and guiding, some mentors are not as experienced as others, so we do have a process where we guide mentors and we have certified mentors on board. Feedback. We have polls and surveys we carry out to assist us in making decisions. When we started our launch in May this year, we had less than 10 persons in the system. Presently, we have roughly 32 people in the system. The intention is to scale up and grow much more. Key analytics. We get data and reports to facilitate executive level decision, to know where the pain points are. Because as you know, information is always key. We understand that time is important. The system is automated to minimize persons doing repetitive tasks. And we know we all are volunteers. So the more time we have for ourselves, we can understand. Now, lastly, why our chapter has been one of the chapters that has been leading in the mentorship program, from my experience. One, we have an effective team. We all know team is always important. We have clear roles, clear responsibilities. And I will pass on to my colleague Sam, who would give a very brief view of what it is to be a mentor and the benefits entails in being a mentor. Sam?
Thank you, Craig. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody around the world. As 2,500 years ago, Gautam Buddha said, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. The mentoring program is, in a way, it's a bi-directional. While the mentee is getting help from the mentor also has various benefits. As a mentor, I have seen 4 pillars of benefits from the day I started mentoring. So the first pillar is about emotional intelligence. We not only help people, but in the process, we get to learn working with people, networking with our professionals. It helps us to gain increased self-awareness, self-confidence as well. In the process, I also get to learn as well as see the perspective for the other person. The second pillar that I see is all about leadership skill development. So when we say leadership, it's a well-rounded set of skills, starting from communication, being a good listener, art of asking the right questions, and also delivering feedback back to the mentee. And the third pillar that I see within this program is growth and recognition. With this kind of experience, we not only help the mentee, we also start growing ourselves, and there's a highly likely chances of promotion within your existing role wherever you're working, increased job satisfaction, and for people who are looking for opportunities outside the organization, it's a very good platform where we can learn. And lastly, the fourth one is a contribution. Because we are all fellow human beings and we are all kind of social creatures, we automatically become happy when we support other people. So that's a main thing. And secondly, within that, we start paying it forward. And lastly, it's a fulfillment that we get as a person. So to put together, we have 4 benefits as a mentor: emotional intelligence, leadership skills and development, growth and recognition, and lastly, contribution to society. With that, I hand over to Navdeep, who will take it further. Thank you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening around the world, and thank you for joining. As a program lead, I would like to add 2 things. As by now, you must all have known the importance of the mentoring and why we should be choosing this mentoring and mentee kind of arrangement and setup, and how it can benefit you and yourself and your progress. So what I will do is I'll not go in that. What I would like to cover is what kind of community problems we are trying to solve through this mentoring chapter. And instead of me talking and going in details, I've done a small snappy video which will do that, which will cover that explanation. Can we have the first video, please?
Life and not sure what is the right path for you when it comes to career-related doubts, such as how to make a career switch, how to progress in your organization, How to achieve your career goals. What further steps to take? Where to start? What should be your next certification? Don't worry, it's normal. You should feel good about it, as this signifies you are progressing in life and you have several choices to choose from. Only people with growth and progressive mindset get this opportunity in life. However, time is very precious, so stop wasting on just thinking about the problem. It's time to act. Have you tried acting on it but gave up because you felt overwhelmed fighting with it alone? You found so many solutions but in doubt? Which one is right for you? Are you confused? With all the vague information you have gathered but not sure which part of information is highly effective in your situation? Or not sure where to start? Take an advisor's but in doubt if that's right for you. Are you feeling confused, morally down, frustrated, and moreover, are you thinking of giving up? Please don't. We all at times come across similar situations. Fortunately, we have a solution to all your above worries. Solution is PMI Canberra Chapter Mentoring Program. Yes, you heard it right. PMI Canberra Chapter Mentoring Program. Join our mentoring program where you can get access to industry experts, trained and certified mentors and coaches who have risen from the similar situations in life and can guide you through this in no time. They will listen to your issues and future aspirations. They will help in setting up action plan as per your goals. They will guide you step by step from where to start. They will work with you through every milestone, enabling you achieve more than you envisioned. And much more. Isn't that what you were looking for? What are you waiting then? It's time to act, and act fast. Register now for free consultation.
Thank you. As you all have seen, these are the kind of, this is what we are giving back to the community, as we have, and as the director has already highlighted, that we have certified mentors and a team of mentors. This, and with their expertise in industry, this is what we are giving back to the community. But at the same time is money, and I've highlighted in here, as well as when it, especially when it comes to the volunteering organization, time is precious, and it's we need to look at where to invest efficiently so that we can get and provide a maximum return to the program. And that was one main reason why we chose the automated pathway. So mentoring program with Canberra chapter is fully automated, and how we do it and why we have done it, I will share it with another video that will explain you a bit how our mentoring program is automated and how it works. Can we have another video, please?
Looking to be a mentee, but not sure where to start? How to start? Where to look for? Or, are you looking to be a mentor? You know you have the skills and always wanting to be a mentor but not sure where to start from. Not sure what it involves? How much time you need to devote? Good news! We have answers to all your above questions. PMI Canberra Chapter Mentoring Program. Our intuitive and fully automated platform makes your dreams come true in just few simple clicks. Yes, you heard it right. In few simple clips, you can now see yourself as mentee or mentor quicker than your next pizza order over the phone. It's so easy. Let's show you how easy it is. Please go to our website on the screen. If you like to become a mentee, go to mentee page. Or, if you like to become a mentor, go to mentor page. Click on register now. You will be taken to our mentoring platform page. Provide us your first name, last name, and email address, and click on submit. That's it. You are done. See how quick and easy it is? From here, you please sit and relax and wait to hear back from our amazing mentoring team at PMI Canberra chapter. We look forward to welcoming you on board.
Thank you. I hope from a high level it all made complete sense to you all and you all have enjoyed it. From Canberra chapter, we are happy to share the in-depth knowledge and support which can help other chapters, and also to anyone who would like to join our chapters as a mentor or a mentee. We are happy to provide you with all the details, and for any question and answers, we can be part of the discussion table as well. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
And let me add to say that we as a chapter, we are always willing to assist and help other chapters who are in their mentoring journey themselves. As my colleague has said, we are a complete platform-based, which makes it much easier. And we also looking to scale up because at the end of the day, the intention is to assist, to facilitate, and to grow. So we are very much open to persons who are willing to join our chapters to be mentored or mentee. And we are willing to assist other chapters who are willing to implement the process in terms of moving from a more manual based to an automated base. Okay, it has been a pleasure. I enjoyed the moment. Thank you all for everything. And please contact our chapter if there's need for any additional information.
Thank you, Chandra and Gray. I think it was an amazing introduction to the mentoring session to all our attendees. And I think we have a lot of questions in the QA box right now. So maybe I can kickstart with one of the questions, which is how to measure the success of a mentoring program. Maybe Chandra, can you go off first?
So what we do is we take feedback from the mentees and the mentors, and we evaluate how they have progressed in the career and what changes has happened, and we use that data to see how they have the success of their mentoring program. So it's a feedback survey that we always send out to understand the progress to measure the success.
How about Canberra chapter? Anyone can pick up and share?
I will continue, and I will leave my colleagues then to answer. What we have, as you know, we are platform based, so pretty much from the interactions between mentees and mentors, we have updates because we do have reporting going on. So we have updates as to where the mentee is in terms of the number of sessions they had. After every session, there is a component for giving feedbacks, how they felt, to rate it from 1 to 5. There's also, if there's a disagreement or there is something that they wasn't satisfied with, there's also that component. So success is based, as we know, it's a platform based on the information we receive from the platform. And we try our best to keep abreast with both mentees and mentors what's happening.
I'd like to, I think that's from the platform based. When it comes to the success between the mentor and the mentee, I think the crux is on the goal setting exercise that you do. So after your first meet, you do a goal setting exercise where a mentee will highlight why he has joined that mentoring program, what is the end outcome he wants to achieve. Once that is agreed between a mentor and a mentee, and the session starts in, slowly and gradually, that if it's a big task or a big goal, it might be broken down into smaller milestones, and the mentor will then track that mentees how quickly and how they are achieving those milestones. As and when we start ticking off the milestone, that's where, when you have achieved your outcome, which is your end goal, that's your success.
Yeah, thank you so much for the answers. And we have another very popular question, which is there any criteria to be a mentee, or is there any criteria to be a mentor for the program? So maybe Chandra, you can go first. What is the requirements for Singapore chapter?
Yeah, thank you, Singing. For Singapore chapter, we open opportunities in the voluntary program, which is vrms.org.sg, and you have to apply through it. We qualify for you to be a member of the chapter, and we go through the criteria and see. For a mentee, basically you don't need a PMP certification or anything. But for a mentor, at least we expect the mentor to be a PMP certified so that they can guide the mentees in the right direction. So as I said, mentees and mentors have to be chapter members. Second, mentees don't need to have any certification, but mentors need a certification to guide the mentees. Thank you.
I will talk from the mentee point of view, and I'll leave Navid talk about the mentor point of view. For the mentee point of view, you don't really need to be certify. We pretty much keep it quite open. The only difference in terms of we have two different categories. You have if you come in as just as a startup, or if you come in as to expand your career, then the fee there's a free differential. We have a fee of $100 for persons who want to expand their careers. For persons who are just being introduced, it's more or less zero. There's no cost if you're a chapter member. In terms of requirements, what has been asked is a series of questions, but the questions are more or less to assist in the peering process. I'll leave Navid continue in terms of the mentor and expound a little more.
Yeah, so fundamentally, as Craig has explained, we don't have any criteria. Either you're a student or you're even a professional who is looking for a career switch, you're most welcome. As our platform explains, just 3 clicks, you come in, and then from there, our mentoring team will take care of the rest. For the mentors as well, as you have seen in the video, that we not only target the project management, well, that's our main focuses, but we also welcome professionals from different streams. Let's say someone who is actually a business analyst who wants to get into the project management. So we also encourage mentors on our portfolio who are from different industries, so that we have a broader catering. So again, if you have that question, and if you have ever thought of becoming a mentor, please jump onto our platform, apply, and from there, 3 clicks, you're in, and then our mentoring team will be able to guide you further.
Yep. Thank you so much. I think we have other questions in the QA box, but we are running a bit out of time. So if you have further questions about the mentoring program, do reach out to the speakers pinned on the stage. You can direct message them through this platform, or maybe catch them in the lounge and do more conversation with them. But thank you so much to Singapore chapter and Canberra chapter for sharing your mentoring program with us today. And our next concurrent sessions has already started. So after the session, do switch to the other sessions and learn more about either PMI or the chapter initiative. So thank you so much, and we'll see you around.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
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 Good luck.